Hello my lovelies, welcome back on my channel, or welcome to the journey if this is your first time joining. My name is Willow and today I will be reacting to SABATON for the very first time. I don't think I've ever heard anything about them. If I did, I didn't know it was them, you know, playing in the background sometimes, but like I have quite a terrible memory, so if anything I won't remember. And I'll be reacting to Lady of the Dark. Now this was a coffee request from Megadog. Thank you so much for your support. Honestly, I appreciate it so much. And I'm really excited to see what this has in store. Now I'm going with the animated story video sort of thing. Is that what it's called? Yeah, animated story video. I was going with the lyric video, but then I saw this one, so I thought it's a bit more entertaining. I do like to know the lyrics though, so I might just look into them later on. But yeah. Not really sure what to expect. I feel like it's going to be in the same sort of vibe as Nightwish, or you know, sort of symphony metal, but I might be completely off. So anyway, let's jump into it. And I also really hope I didn't butcher the name. I just don't know how to say it. SABATON. Let's go. I'm excited about the little story
It's
thing.
1964 in Belgrade, Yugoslavia. It's been 50 years since the start of World War I.
Looks like a video game.
Events are happening across the country, but here in Belgrade, at the Monument of Gratitude to France, a ceremony is taking place alongside French, British and American dignitaries, many of whom have given service in a war that ended not 5 years earlier. The veterans, officers and dignitaries are seated ready for the ceremony to begin. An old lady, dressed in a long black coat, shuffles towards the front and takes her place in the front row. The men stop talking about their exploits in the war, as curiosity gets the better of them. Who is this old lady dressed in black,
Indeed.
sat in the middle of all these great men and heroes? Underneath her hat, the woman's eyes are like steel, but she allows herself a smile as the men's conversation turns to her.
Oh, so
Eventually,
I'm getting all the
with
goss.
curiosity getting the better of him, an American officer leans in towards her and says, "Excuse me, ma'am.
Who the
who
fuck
are
are
you?
you?
And why are you here?" The old woman
I
says
just saw
nothing.
a celebration
She
of
simply
some
stands
sort
up
and I wanted
and
to
removes
join.
her coat.
Sorry.
The dignitaries' mouths drop open in shock. This old lady has a chest full of medals like nothing they've ever seen before. Medals for bravery. The officer stammers. Excuse me, ma'am. I meant no offense. You have obviously shown your bravery on the battlefield. Can you tell me your story?" The old lady smiles, and her eyes appear younger as she says, "Well, gentlemen,
Gather round. Let me tell you of the times when women like me were not allowed to fight for our country and our freedom. But I did. Anyway.
Is this a real story? Pew pew.
In November 1914, Austro-Hungarian troops invaded Serbia. They have reached the Kolubara River. The elite Serbian Iron Regiment are one of many valiantly defending their homeland from the foreign invaders. The Iron Regiment's assault bomber squad of shock attack troops has a commander that's tough, battle-hardened and a fierce fighter. Milunka Savic,
Is there a song?
a woman in a man's
Or is
uniform,
this
has proven again
just a story
and again
about
her
the
bravery
song?
and determination. Her expertise with grenades makes her a match for any man, and she is both feared and respected.
Regardless, I'll watch both.
The Serbs are outnumbered and overwhelmed, and despite the pleas from her comrades, she decides to cross no man's land. Armed with a
Crazy.
rifle and 3 bandoliers of grenades, she's determined
Nah, she'd
to
be
take the
dead.
fight to the enemy.
Running like that should just be... Okay, there we go. Alright. Oh. She's doing flips and all. Oh. We're rolling R's here. Sorry? Fight them! Kick their asses! She was just done with this. She was like, alright, let me put an end to this. I ain't fooling around. It looks like The Rock. How is she magical? Like, all the bullets are just like going straight right next to her. Oh, never mind. She's not invincible. Oh no! Oh. She's enraged now. Oh. That was like a quick shift.
Until the end.
After the battle, the new commander of the Iron Regiment asked in front of the regiment, "Which soldier or non-commissioned officer deserves the highest military decoration of Serbia, the Order of the Star of Karađorđe, for their part in the Battle of Kolubara?" A cry went up among the men.
Milunka.
Milunka Savic. Milunka Savic. Milunka Savic. Milunka, the Lady of the Dark. Milunka was informed in hospital of the award. She quickly returned to the front lines. This was just the start of her career. Milunka Savic became the most decorated woman soldier in history, with medals from several nations for her bravery.
And they didn't know who she was?
Lady of the Dark, bomber of Kolubara, and the most decorated woman in history, finished her days living a quiet life in Serbia and passed away in 1973.
Aww. Is this a real story? I need to look this up. She was real. Wow. Oh, that was informative and entertaining. How cool. I mean, to be fair, I did of course pay attention to the song. Great song, but I was all mostly focused on the video and the story that was happening. But I do want to say that they both went really well together. Like, it was a cool video for the song. Like, it's really fast-paced, positive as well. Like, it's really like, it's got that epic vibe of like, I'm gonna win sort of thing, you know? Really, really cool. I really enjoy that. The song was so short though. Like, I was expecting something, obviously I was seeing the video was like 7 minutes. I thought the song was gonna be 7 minutes. How long was the song? It was like 3 or 4 minutes, like really, really quick. Yeah, because like even at the like near the end when there's a switch in octave, when it just goes like a key higher, you know, sometimes I feel like that's the kind of thing where you get a bit of a rest sometimes, or like maybe even a solo in between, and then it raises like, but it was like the chorus and then the chorus again, like straight away, like there was a little like drum thing, and then straight away went like a higher, which confused me for a second, just because I wasn't expecting it to be that quick, but the whole thing was just like she was doing, getting to the point. It's just like, we're done with this, like, let me just fucking run on the other side and kick their asses, because I've got stuff to do. I ain't staying in the trenches for much longer. Like, this ain't it. You guys suck. Let me do it. This is so cool, like, that they wrote a song about, like, a real person. It is an inspiring story, and I feel like it would be an inspiring story regardless of if she was real, but it's even fucking better that she was real. I had no idea who she was. Who shall be remembered in the ancient house of war, all the medals, all those stories in the alley of the greats, celebrated hero who has wandered through the dark. Why was she called the Lady of the Dark? I'm not sure why. Did I miss something in the story? Maybe. Also, she wasn't allowed to. I may have missed that. Like, my brain tuned out for like at the beginning when the song started, or just before the song started. Because I was starting to be like, oh, is this a song at all? Maybe they've said why, because she was like, oh, I wasn't allowed to. Like, women weren't allowed to fight for our country, but then she did. Why was she there? Celebrated hero who has wandered through the dark. She stand before you, all that metal shining bright, lost in time, returning to the light. Bow before this lady. So sister, raise your hand for the Lady of the Dark. It was a really catchy tune, I'm not gonna lie. I quite enjoyed the song. It's really positive. I don't know, it's like, it's got that. Fun fact, maybe not so fun, but I used to struggle to take pills, and at some point I had like a prescription that I needed to take. I had to cut them in little pieces to be able to take them, and I was listening to Ride of the Valkyries to like hype me up to take it. But I feel like this could also have been a good song. That wasn't a sentence. This also could have been a good song to like be like, raise your hand for the Lady of the Dark. Go on and take your fucking pills. Forever break the norm. She's the girl in uniform. I don't know why this makes me laugh. Like, it just does. Fighting side by side with men, she will fight until the end. Lied to be respected. Okay, so she just lied about her being a woman. Is she Mulan? Is she the Serbian Mulan? And to change her brother's fate, took a bullet, earned her freedom and a place among the stars. Oh. Did she die? It sounds like she died on the front row, but she didn't. Thank you for the request, honestly. I really enjoyed that. That was a cute little story. Well, not cute. That was a cool little story. It was a cool song as well. Quite enjoyed that. I wasn't expecting that voice at first, if we talk a bit more about the music of it. I wasn't expecting that voice for some reason. It's got a very deep voice. But it was cool. Yeah. I'd be curious to hear more from them. So if you've got any suggestions, you can also leave me a coffee request. The link is in the description below. I also have Patreon if you would like to check that out. You get early access to these videos, access to blocked videos, access to just some more random stuff sometimes. So if you'd like to check that out, that's also in the description below. I have another channel as well where I usually talk about witchcraft and ghosts and stuff sort of related to that. So if you're into that, you could check out my other channel, and I also have a podcast. Everything in the description below. But once again, thank you for your request. I thoroughly enjoyed that, and I hope you also enjoyed that reaction. If you did, do make sure to give me a subscribe and a like on this video. And anyway, I'll see you for the next one. Bye!